the ground, shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma fight my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Anytime or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. Tell me now, what you gon' do? Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma fight my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Anytime or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. No rival. I got no, 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 no rival. No rival.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Heroes hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Burn 'em like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
One. I see one person. Any more in there? I'm ready for a much larger audience before I do an official introduction to tonight's stream, so you can wait with me here and enjoy the tunes of Mobile Legends Bang Bang. I don't think the link has gone across platforms and group chat, so please, you guys can go ahead and share with those on the stream. Pretty much just one person there anyways. So it's hot. It's like very hot today. Music Lord, yeah, I know. Let it just use that one as entertainment for now. But you know what? Let me listen to it. I think there's some copyright sounds on this MLBB music. I'll just use this one instead. Alpha, welcome to the stream, bro. By the way, I forgot to welcome you. 2 viewers and 3 likes. That's interesting. Where are the remaining 2 viewers? I'm going to see Alfie here. Alright, Kushina, of course, I'll welcome you. I pretty much welcome everybody, I hope. Kushina, Slaughter, Heavy Lord, alright, that should be about enough. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to tonight's game. Welcome to 10 and 8 ePlay YouTube channel. Tonight, we're going to continue the DECA Cup Season 2, lower brackets. Let's say lower brackets finals part 1, because this is actually, they're actually like 2 parts, and from the bracket standings you guys are going to see right now, yeah. So you have Quantum Circle already waiting since they lost out to Alpha Zeros in a 2-0 fashion on Sunday. So that's going to be like the final part of the lower bracket fixtures. Tonight we're here to watch Otsutsuki Clan take on Nature's Beast. This is going to be a very, very heavy match because whoever wins this gets to move on to face Quantum Circle, and then whoever wins that can go and meet Alpha Zeros in the grand final who already have their slot secured. Tonight is going to be a best of 3 because it's only one match that we have. There's really no need to, like, you know, waste too much effort and just, well, that's not the reason though, but the structure already says it there that it's going to be a best of 3 match. So yeah, it should be interesting. Play a better song. Honestly, I'm trying to avoid playing songs that might give a copyright claim. The MLBB songs I already played a few minutes earlier, I feel like there might actually be copyright claims on those, but I hope it doesn't really retell. Anyways, the game is already up and running. The draft phase have begun. Let's quickly join the teams in the lobby right now. Alright, right off the bat we have Nefex. I don't know why. After, I think it was during Vertigo, I stopped vibing with Nefex music. I have no idea why. I think I just didn't enjoy the continuous there's a way his songs always are. I don't know why, I just really don't like them. Like, they're good, and they're also a lot copyright free. Actually, I do enjoy them, but like, I just don't know why I didn't really enjoy it. But if you guys keep making requests for Nefex, I think I'll get some Nefex. I have some Nefex tunes that I can play out. But yeah, in future games, future tournaments, I hope maybe even in the next tournament, the next match. Atlas and Fredrin ban on the sides of OTK, while Nature's Beast are going to be banned on Fredrin first. I wonder what the next choice of ban is going to be. Let's see. Can I remember any OP plays from OTK that are going to pose a threat? There are actually a lot of heroes that OTK can pick though. Cecilion, okay. Cecilion ban, late game mage. Very, very annoying. It's fair enough to actually get him out of there. OTK having the first pick in this match, and they're going to quickly jump onto that Martis. Martis is one hero that has really been able to shine in this tournament. We've seen him in the hands of some of the most OP junglers here, even from Alpha Wolf himself. I just can't forget that match I played against him. My mistake leaving him open there, thinking Nature's Beast didn't really play Martis that much. Well, they jumped at the chance fast, and whoa. Even against SSQ too, Mikey got a savage on Martis. I think he was the first one to get a savage on Martis, and the only one. Hades has probably just gotten to Maniac or Triple Kill or so, but the only savage on Martis is from Mikey. And SSQ probably would have been this far if just for the small mistake that happened against Berserkers. But that's life for you. Moving on to more picks, you have Nature's... Oh, Alpha is going to be replying with the Barat's jungle. Interesting. While Monster will be taking Clint to go onto the gold lane to fight off against Grey's Melissa. Minotaur pick. Yes, Indra. Indra has really been OP on this Minotaur. Another person that has actually been OP on Minotaur can definitely be Mosquito Dio, but he's not going to have his hands on Minotaur this time. Which just lets me wonder which tank he's actually going to pick, because Minotaur Dio is the one roaming for Nature's Beasts. As I recall properly, he has been the roamer throughout most of the tournament, most of their matches this season.
Time to drop the beat of the flash.
We're gonna have a Joy ban. I mean, Joy is actually a very, very neutral hero. Yeah, she could have gone mid, she could go jungle, she could go XP. It's actually quite surprising that Achilles is gonna be playing XP lane here, so we don't know what. There's Dex lane. Dex is probably gonna jungle. Most likely gonna jungle. Kinshiki will be on the mid lane, so I think we might be expecting an Eve pick from Kinshiki, most likely. There's a lot of mages open though, but let's see. Komodo, we're looking to pick that Marsha. Okay. Let's see.
Not a single cry.
And here comes the signature hero for Dex lane. Nigeria number 1 or number 2 Aldos. I don't really know which one it is, but I know he's up there as one of the top 2. I know he's definitely top 2 Nigerian Aldos players. That's going to be a very, very big hit. Are we going to have Kim? Nope, Valerio on the mid lane. Valerio will be very, very good in dealing against Marsha tank as well as Alpha Wolf's Barats. And now all that's left is for Dio to lock in the roam hero. I wonder what it's gonna be. I don't really think he has a lot of choices. Oh, he has Basha open actually. He might go for Basha, because Basha is not that bad. Oh, it's gonna be Diggy. Okay, not a bad choice actually. They already have 2 frontliners that could tank as much damage as possible. All he has to do is just pop the ult for the Purify, give his team a chance to counter those heavy CC effects that will be coming off of Minotaur and Martis, as well as from Valerio. So I think it's a very, very decent pick here. Let's see how well this fares off. The draft is done. Let's see the execution. Once again, welcome to all of you. And let's hope you guys enjoy the gameplays that we have for you tonight. Heavy load say I beg you. Don't worry, the bomb no go reach you. I hope this one doesn't freeze this time around though, because I'm seeing 100% everywhere, but my game is yet to load. Okay, Valir. I thought it was just me. Okay.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
And right off the bat, we already have a pause. Sad. Hunter, a bold gentleman. Yes, his ask is actually quite OP. It's like him on Zask is quite nice. Quite a very good Zask player. So keeping you guys here waiting, let's get a few words from our sponsors, our hosts rather, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! You have slain an enemy! First blood! Legendary!
Find me in the corner of
Alright, we're back. Apparently Otsutsuki are still gonna be having issues with their mage, but I guess I have to play without Kinshiki for a couple of minutes until he gets back in. It's a best of 3 anyway, so even if they lose the first match, they could still bring a turnaround in the second game if Kinshiki is able to come back in time. See, Aldo's just trying to stack up with those minions. I played Aldo's today. Didn't really feel his damage that much. Maybe it was just me being a nab. But let's see. This is a professional Aldo's player here. Should be interesting to watch. I think it's actually been very long since we saw Aldos in the tournament scene. We've always been seeing, you know, Fredrin, Minotaur, Fredrin Martis, Basha, different tanks in the jungle. Really rarely saw a lot of fighters though, so no, Fredrin and Martis are archer fighters, but you know what I mean. On the XP lane though, Martis and Masha just going head to head. But I feel like Martis has to be quite careful though until Komodo can take down all his HP bars, because it's going to be quite hard to do. Masha is very strong in the early game, especially when she has all her 4 bars full. Which of the songs? There are a lot of songs that actually that I've played in a few minutes that streamer started. You can always go back and Shazam it, by the way. First turtle up, looks like Nature's Beasts are going to be the ones to try and get their hands on it. This is actually the problem though. It's going to be quite hard for Dexlin to actually secure objectives early on into the match, because he's more of a late game. Oh! Too early there on the Retribution. Now we're going to have a team fight breaking out here. Barat's able to get the feast onto, who's that? Valir? And he's going to give the first blood. Meanwhile, on the XP lane, Melissa did a good job at chasing Clint all the way to the tier 2 tower just so he can recall. Should give her enough time to try and farm this minion wave freely and get some extra gold from the turrets. Diggy really paying close attention to Aldo's rotation here. I believe we might see a Diggy damage build. I think he's probably building the enchanted talisman so far. Oh no, he's actually going for a defense item. Quite interesting. Able to get a first blood. Here to help out his gold laner. Then is that early game, Melissa is definitely going to be a threat to Clint here because she can easily outrange him with the skill too. But later on into the match, when Clint gets fed, he might be able to one-shot her almost easily. But that's until she gets her wind of nature. The DECA one. I think I'll try and get it. Oh, I don't know the name of the song. I think it was just a combination. You can search it up on YouTube Music or something. Find me in the corner of. I don't know the name of the song, really. Still get to see a lot of action happening. These two teams are just taking it slow and steady. Except for Alpha Wolf. I don't know why he backed out of invading. Well, you could definitely sense Dexter coming in to take his boob off. So he's just trying to maintain those stacks and prepare for the number 2 turtle. I feel like Clint is about to get executed on this XP, on this gold lane. Yeah. Good play there by Melissa. What do we got here from Aldo's coming in? And he's going to be able to successfully steal the turtle with the red trees. That's going to go in with his ultimate. Minato will be the first one to go down on that team fight. Not a lot of damage off of Zask yet. Otherwise, that Martis wouldn't be alive to tell the tale. So far, another request for a pause. Okay. OTK are currently leading. Oh, they were leading before actually, but now they've caught up. Nature's Beasts have caught up. 1 kill ahead. Both sides having 1 turtle each and just about a 200 gold lead. Not much. Indeed, this game will be long. Both of them are just trying to play safe, trying to gather up the momentum and then push through, probably into the later stages of the game. But so far, it's just about the patience. There's no rush into things. I mean, these two teams can actually be quite aggressive when they need to be, but then they can also be passive. They know this is a very, very crucial moment of the tournament where whoever loses can't. This is a very big opportunity for them. It's a best of 3, so that makes it a lot more tougher. And if it was a best of 1, they'll definitely go out on a different strategy, all out aggressive. I feel like this first game is just a means for them to try and understand each other's strengths and weaknesses, and then in the next game we might be seeing a lot more aggressive gameplays, a lot more aggressive strategies and initiations as compared to this. Maybe even a lot more aggressive picks. It depends on how that 1v1 will go. Hunter, this is a lane bully, but 1v1, you know, she has Inspire. She can deal a massive amount of damage in a very, very short time because of that spell. Especially if she now has this is it called the crossbow, the prerequisite item before the Corrosion Skite and the Feather of Heaven. That item can really give you a massive amount of attack speed when it's stacked up in the early game. It's very, very useful, and the passive combines as well with Melissa's skill too. So yeah, exactly, no one is on the farm. If he can out farm her, maybe he stands a chance, but he probably needs to get like 1 or 2 defensive items. Let's say like the steel leg plates, you know, for some extra defense to help him hold out, which I doubt I saw though. And yeah, here he also has the Assassin emblem. You should have gone with the Marksman emblem to help him deal more damage, more early game damage. This Assassin emblem is only going to help with slight mobility and penetration, which can still get off of the Marksman emblem with increased damage, slightly increased attack speed. Yeah, Marksman emblem actually all round is a lot better now. Melissa in a 1v4 situation, forced to leave the turrets to go down to our enemies. Better safe than sorry. Aldos can't even make an engage even if he wanted to. He's going into a 1v4 situation and I doubt he'll survive it. Choosing to just let it go. Melissa made the smart choice there, just letting the torrent fall. Better the turret than your life because you'll be giving more kills. Oh, Marsha now. Did Marsha and Clint switch lanes? Apparently it seems so, to give Clint a chance to help push their top lane as well. and Melissa can easily catch up again with Clint with her own skill 1. You know, if she moves with the skill 1, the skill 2 also follows up. So you can see another pause, bro. Aldous is gonna be very, very angry. I think now this pause is from Nature's Beast, yeah, as well as from, wow, so many pauses coming on. Kinshiki is really having issues here. Aldous is going to be very, very angry with that. He was really going in for the kill on Clint, and then the next thing King just paused. Marksman emblem has quite a lot of damage though, actually. Raw damage is quite higher than assassin emblem, the last I checked. If you use marksman emblem on Brody, the one that increases damage from items, you'll be surprised how much damage you'll be dealing in the early game. You can definitely go and try it out and, you know, see for yourself the difference it's going to make as compared to using assassin emblem. No, he's not weak against Melissa. Yeah, I get your point. He's not weak against Melissa, but like, it all comes down to how both of them execute their plays. Melissa makes it easy to deal damage from afar. You know, Clint has to get within a certain range before Clint can't. In the early game, Clint can't ambush Melissa and actually expects to win. It's gonna backfire because the inspire is going to be so much, and her ult also gives back a small amount of defense. I think it increases her defense by about 8, physical and magic defense by about 8 points, or is it 4 points? I can't remember. So using that, and if you're able to actually push Clint to the wall, you know, just like Akai's ultimate, if you're lucky enough. Like, there's so many ways that Melissa can actually win, but it all depends. The thing is that if Clint can get like 2 items early on, let's say the Endless Battle and then probably Berserker's Fury or Blade Despair, then yeah, he can start dealing a massive amount of damage to Melissa and she might not survive it. You know, pretty much it all comes down to how each of these individual marksmen actually executes their plays. But for me though, I'd always pick Melissa over Clint, at least for the early game stages. It wasn't effective. Another last pause. Do I want to say that's a violation? I mean, there's pause in it, but like, why add last pause? Probably. I mean, I still didn't think he had enough damage to actually go up against that Clint, so he needs to be careful with the pullback, the chain. Cloud can also lane against. A lot of marksmen can lane against Melissa. It all just boils down to how well you play her. It's easier for Melissa to zone out the other marksmen, but then if you're able to catch up on her, then it's easy. You know. The pause limit, I think, is supposed to be 2 per team per match. Like 2 pauses for each team in every match. So after this, there wouldn't be any more pauses. They've used 4, yeah, 2 from both teams. I've seen 2 from Dexlin, and I've seen 2 from Dexlin and 1 from Indra. Or is it 1 from Indra and 1 from Dexlin and 2 from Dio? I mean, if it was your team though, and you're having your players are having lag issues, you definitely want to try and sort it out. So I can't exactly blame them. Not really their faults. The network systems in Nigeria is not the best quality. So when we have a choice like this that we can take, why not? Okay, I think you were asking about green ping again. I think I must have skipped that chat. But yeah, there's no. We're not expecting green ping anytime soon. Let me get back here. We're not expecting the green ping anytime soon. Turtle secured once again By who, actually? I didn't get to see who secured that turtle. Let me quickly take a look at... Was it Barat? Whose retry is missing? That's one of the best... both of them, actually. Oh, I can see Clint against Martis. Not a lot of mana, but he has a decent amount of damage. Meanwhile, Marsha is going to be taking a lot of damage here from Melissa, and now she seems to be in trouble. Can she reactivate? No, she won't. Going to go down to Aldous there. Very well played. There's Barat eating Aldous and sending him under the tower. Oh, was he able to get that far enough? But Valir and Minotaur to the rescue. Zask trying hard to push this million tower as fast as possible and won't be able to finish it up. I think he's stunned so much. Oh, never mind. He gets to use his ultimate and positions himself into safety. Martis though is not done. Here comes the ult from Diggy to save Zask with the shield. Nice one, nice play. Alright, Clint just secured his Blade of Despair. There's a lot of damage output about to come out here. That's practically his first item after taking the small what's the name of this item again? The prerequisite one for the Blade of Heptasis and Hunter Strike. Here is Aldous. Oh, in a 1v5 situation, there is no escaping this. Wow, even the flicker won't save you. And Aldous is starting to get those kills. He's definitely going to get those stacks. I think at this point she should be well above 100 stacks. But still, focus on pushing here. While 5 people went onto the top lane, you're going to leave a free turret for Marsha to secure. Even though it's a tank build Marsha, she's still able to get her job done effectively as a side lane fighter. Push those turrets all the way to the bottom lane inhibitor. Exactly. That's one trigger I learned. He did go with mana necklace though. I need to note, yeah, the magic necklace. It's really not gonna help much, but it does a decent job. Well, yeah, he should actually go for the Azure Blade. It's gonna help a lot more. Any fights for the Lord yet? Nope. 9 minutes in and we're still at 5 kills in total. 3 for OTK and 2 for Nature's Beast, with OTK trying to pull ahead in the gold lead by just 1k. I mean, the gold difference is actually not more. That just tells you that both teams are keeping the farms at a very level-headed situation. I can definitely say no team is outfarming the other, but from what we can see on the gold lead, Melissa is outfarming opposing marksmen quite good actually after securing a Corruption Skite and Demon Hunter Sword. Now going for a golden staff. You're gonna have Marsha in a 1v2 situation here, forced to use a sprint to try and get away, and she successfully will. Beatrix. No, actually it still works though. And we're gonna have a fight here for the first load of the game, with Monster able to secure it somehow. Here comes the ultimate damage. The Alpha Wolf is gonna get a kill on Aldous. Melissa's gonna go down to Clint as well. Now Clint is starting to deal a massive amount of damage. Flickers to reposition himself against his Martis. He's in so much trouble. I don't really think they're gonna be able to. Wait, never mind. That's a lot of damage. That's a double kill for Martis. Is he gonna be able to shut down Clint? I think the lag issue is not making him position himself very well. Gets eaten by Barat, stunned right out onto the wall. Oh, that was very close, but never mind. Killing spree for Barat. Funny thing is, people actually do build Blade of Despair on Clint. I don't really know why. Like, some people do. Some people, it's not completely bad, but there are better choices. The Endless Battle is quite good. I mean, even if you go for the Blade of Heptasis too, it might be nice. Godly Flicker. Squabble for the Lord, who's gonna pop the first defense. Melissa's damage is coming out quite a lot. It seems to be hurting that Diggy. Here comes Aldous trying to break the backline, looking for Diggy. I don't think he has. Oh, he does have the ultimate. Brings him right back. But does he have his ult? Not yet. If he did, that would have been a sure kill right there on that Aldous. Melissa still trying to do a lot of damage. Even the ult can't save her at this point. Yeah, this is the time when Clint begins to shine. Already having one major damage item and going for 2 major damage items actually. The Blade of Heptasis. There's going to be a lot of damage being dealt here. Radiant Armor from Minotaur to try and hold out against this Zask's unending damage. This is going to be the shutdown on Zask. On Clint says definitely no surviving that. A little bit too deep into enemy territory. Pain, you're just joining us. Oh, you haven't missed too much action. Actually, you've missed a lot of action. You think? They might not be able to, but I think they're still making it quite hard for OTK to actually make any important plays here, because as you guys can see, they've somehow been able to push OTK all the way to the inhibitors on both the top and the bottom lane, and even the mid lane territory is standing at probably less than 30% HP. Any small grind will definitely see the Lord, the torrent go down. You only have 16 minutes until the next Lord spawns. Zaz already going in with his ultimate there. Valir, did Valir actually flicker in there? I think he did. Out comes the big girl. Melissa is dealing a massive amount of damage there. She's going to be able to get a shutdown on Barat. Now OTK might be able to make a comeback. It looks like a lot of kills coming out here. Oh, even under the tower there. Too much time. He took damage from 2 turrets literally. And that might be a wipeout. Never mind. Marsha is trying to push. She was able to take the inhibitor turret down, but that has cost her the team, I think, because OTK are just grinding out this mid, trying to end the game as fast as possible. It's going to be 6 seconds until the next line of defense comes, but ladies and gentlemen, I don't think Nature's Beast can make a comeback. That is going to be game 1. Actually, I think I agree with that. If he had played the laning phase as good as he played like towards the end of this match, he might have actually done a lot better and tried to carry this game. Look at Dexling. This is what you call godly Aldos player there. Somehow able to maintain a 314 KDA, still come out as the MVP. He did make a lot of interesting plays though. A lot of engages. Gotta give credits to Alpha Wolf also. He tried to make some important plays, but Dex is a different breed. Definitely. This is the first time we've seen Dex play Aldos in this tournament, I believe, or is this the second? I think he lost one match with Aldos. I can't exactly remember. This is where we had a debate about the best Aldos player on the server. Some were saying Berserkers, a lot more were saying Dexley. But that's going to be game 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the lobby all set for game number 2. So we're going to take a very short break and we'll be right back.
Jack it up.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! You have slain an enemy! First blood! Legendary!
Find me in the corner.
One more. This camera is wide though, to be honest. This camera is really wide. Let me start from the chat first. Depressing match. Was it depressing though? I mean, it wasn't full of action as we actually hoped for, a sort of prelude to a final, but with both teams trying to play extra carefully though, what actually led to Nature's Beast's downfall was the fact that they overcommitted in that last team fight, which led to their defeat. And Marshall didn't fall back in time to defend. Otherwise, it might have been a little bit chance that they could have, tried to hold that game out longer than it did last. But GG's anyways. That's the first game for you. OTK taking the victory there. Glad you found the DECA song name actually. Glad you found it. Thanks to Slaughter. Josh, glad you could join us here tonight. Ultimate as well. MLBB. Yeah, the first match has ended. Oh, background music. The first match has ended with OTK taking the first victory. Now we're just waiting for the second game to begin. 2 more players left and we should get the drought phase of game number 2 ongoing. Otsutsuki clan won the first match. Actually, I think I need to edit that right now. I can edit it after the match anyway, because even after that I'll start to edit it later also. Probably later. As expected. Are you sure? Was it as expected though? Nature's Beast definitely had what it took to win that game though. I can say for sure Nature's Beast had what it took to actually win that game. Just a few mistakes. If I'm talking about mistakes, I actually want to think that Marsha pick 2, something else might have been different. We let me say who is we. Lol. Alright, come on guys. The night is young, but people want to sleep early. Everyone is here, everyone is ready, and I'm really preparing myself. Poll. Yes, don't worry, the poll, I actually forgot to start the poll on the last match, my bad. I'll start the poll on this one after the drought phase has been concluded. That gives us you guys a better idea on who you think will win the second game So let's just be patient.
The night sky tells
Exactly,
all
they were lacking
is
in
banning.
hard CC to actually hold down Otsutsuki. Otsutsuki had a lot more CC, and that CC actually helped out us a lot, you know. They gave Picos to try and counter the CC coming from Otsutsuki, but I guess they didn't really play it well. Because in order to, while you're trying to counter enemy CC, you need to also build CC of your own, which they kind of lacked. Esmeralda ban of the size of Nature's Beast while taking off X-Borg. Do I really agree with that? Esmeralda ban? No. I feel like the Martis ban would have been more worth it, but considering the fact that they had the first pick, I think they're looking to pick Martis first. But I'm pretty sure OTK might not really let that go to slide. I doubt they want to deal with Martis, but here it's either Martis or Frederick. One of those two fighters have to get taken down. Frederick might not really seem like much of a threat though, so I feel like OTK might actually ban out Martis. It depends on what they're looking for. Called it.
Your team is picking.
3,000 worlds.
Martis is much more of a bigger threat than Frederick, actually. Aldo's ban? Nah. Not really. At least not yet. If OTK don't pick Aldos before the final part of the ban phase, then Nature's Beast might ban out Aldos. But let's see. Komodo is going to get his hands on Cecilion. A different choice of a mage. Oh.
Need some stitches? I can help.
Bold Gentleman has been subbed off. Gray once again hopping on his Melissa.
Is the
Your
surest
team
path
is
to
picking.
ruination.
John say who is Dexley. Don't worry. Hopefully you get to play against Dexley in the grand finals, and then you'll figure out who is Dexley.
Your team is
These are interesting. Oh, that Belleric is actually a very good pick into Melissa. A very solid one. A very solid one. The Vengeance. Imagine dealing damage and then you'll be wondering how you're taking damage. That's how annoying Vengeance can be. And then on Belleric, someone whose passive is that the more you damage him, the more damage you take from him. Should be very interesting. Rota will be playing Hilda on the XP lane.
your team
We'll
is
finish
banning.
off what was left
Once
undone.
again, Minato for OTK. Momoshiki is going to be on Yujon this time. This is fascinating. No Diggy pick this time around. Indeed, Serious P.
Chivalry is
Your
dead.
team is
I
banning.
will revive it.
This was a very smart ban in my opinion. Knowing fully well that Nature's Beasts were yet to pick a marksman and a jungler, they weighed out the threats. Fredrin, if they pick Fredrin, we might handle. If they pick Aldos, we can handle. But you see that Clint? Nah. Who said Aldos ban anticipates, bro? Right on point. I mean, we did say it earlier though. If Dexlin doesn't pick his Aldos before the next draft, then Nature's Beast might look to ban it, and they did so, rightly so. Just ban them out.
I might not be a lighted man, but I do know my trades.
Dexlin will be on Barat once again. Oh wait, no, not once again. Barat was on Alpha Wolf in the last match. Oh,
I harness.
Valentina Jungle. This should be interesting. This should be very interesting.
I've been waiting for
Your
too long.
team is picking.
Yeah, well, because Xborg is an OP hero. Easy to play on 120 ms, has a lot of damage output. The thing is that the reason I feel like OTK banned Xborg is because Alpha Wolf also plays Xborg quite well, in my opinion. And Xborg is someone that you don't want to pick when you have a tanky lineup. So here they decided to go for the Barats, the Minotaur, and usual. Xborg has been first pick a lot of times in this tournament, so I'm really not surprised. Yeah, Valentina jungle. Oh, Josh, you did say something very, very mad here. Picking carry into others. This is actually a very, very good pick, in my opinion. Carry into this lineup is very, very painful. Let's see, Nature's Beast for a comeback. Alright, this is where I can get to actually get a pull. Comeback for Nature's Beast. Oh, the Valentina pick is actually quite good. There's the Yuzhong, there's Barat, there's Farsa. I don't know what you're saying. The Valentina pick is actually good here. The Farsa, the Minotaur, the Barats to some extent, and most importantly, actually, Yuzhong. Although she's quite squishy, so she might not really take Yuzhong's ults that much. Already, that was interesting. An early pause. Some say Farsa easy Q for carry, easy Q for Farsa. This is good. A lot of they say confusion here. Well, not confusion necessarily, but you know, a lot of discrepancies, so to say. Except for who? Farsa ult works. Yeah, I think she might pretty much focus more on Farsa's ult, so it'll be easy to deal with Melissa at the back line. But yeah, the rest of them requires her to be tanky because she has to be literally in the middle of the fight to execute those ultimates. Well, I'll have you know that this carry is one of the best marksman players that we've seen, I think, in my opinion, in this tournament at least. A very, very decent marksman player, so I'm pretty sure this carry has something in store for us. Might not really be that easy for Farsa to kill, but then again, the person on Farsa, Kinshiki, one of the OP mages this season, this DECA season, she really hurts. Well said, that's all carry needs and she can start shredding. So let's see what it's gonna be like. The first Lethal Wanderer secured by Dexlin there. But then, you know, the funny thing is how much OTK seems to actually be controlling this game. They have a decent amount of early game damage. Like carry actually deals a quite decent amount of damage in the early game. You also have Hilda. Hilda too is quite strong. I mean, not all that strong early though, but she deals a decent amount of damage. And then there's Valentina. Then for the late game, they have Cecilion. So it's gonna hurt a lot, definitely a lot. I think I saw Warrior Boots for. Huh, interesting, but it's not Jungle Emblem. But then OTK too, they are still not far behind. They do have a decent amount of late game damage off of Melissa and Farsa there. And then early game can be covered up there by Yuzhong and Dexley. So this game is definitely gonna be another tough one. Ah, Beatrix, you're finally here. I was wondering where you went. Usually you're our first viewer. Glad you could join us. This is the wrong overlay. Yeah, this is the right one.
Blue team has slain the turtle.
Alright, so Nature's Beast securing the first turtle of the game and most likely the first kill because Dexley is taking a lot of damage here. He's not going anywhere, not to that heal that at least. Here comes Yuzhong. Can he use the dragon? No, he won't be able to. But Farsa do. I'm kind of confused at why Valentina wasn't able to finish up the job there, but yeah.
Team hero has been slain.
Yuzhong able to get a kill on Hilda. Now looking for one on
Double kill.
Bellery. Oh, this is the strength of. Why did he ult? Wonderful ult there from Yuzhong. Meanwhile, Gray is getting kills all over on Carry. Okay. You say, what now? The only MM Vengeance really counters is Irithel. Have you picked Vengeance and Beleric against a Moskov? Moskov will literally, all you have to do is just stand and Moskov will die. Just stand and Moskov will die. That combo kills a lot of marksmen. All those marksmen that are dependent on attack speed. On Cloud, on Moskov, on Melissa, or Carry. Maybe for Carry, I don't know. I feel like for Carry it might not really be all that bad. But for the rest, it hurts a lot. We have an engage here on the top lane. Sessa's gonna come in. Melissa will be able to deal a decent amount of damage from far and get a kill on Dio. Here's Farsa with the defended airstrike, but not able to secure the kill on Cecilion either ways. Just helps to try and reduce the minion HP. Makes it easier for Gray to clear. Let's see, the match only started. This game now is looking a lot more aggressive from OTK though. They have a win already and they're looking to pull off a bigger win. As you can see, Destiny's gonna go in and it's gonna be a fairly easy securing of the turtle there for Alpha Wolf. But now can they defend it? You're gonna have Beleric going off the map first. Indra is gonna go off next. The two tanks are off the map, but that's just gonna be as much kills as they will get over that turtle fight. And here comes Kinshiki again, trying to get to Monster. She will be forced to use the ult. One problem is that with 120 MS, it's kind of hard to actually direct Farsa's ultimate as fast as you'd expect her to. Momoshiki on that Hunter Strike first item. An early ult there from Melissa, if you ask me. Two turtles secured, yeah. Looks like Dex is taking some hits. But then, two turtles secured against Dex, and yet they are still ahead in kills. As well as, well, they're not actually ahead in farms either. From just 1k gold between them, but OTK are, Nature's Beasts are higher. That's actually interesting. Yeah, so it seems what is happening here over on the mid lane. Got Cecilion in a bit of trouble. Beleric to the rescue out with his vengeance as well. Kinshiki are actually playing quite I say Kinshiki. OTK are actually playing a lot aggressive. Valentina forced to get away from a very dangerous spot there. So it's a Valentina tank build. Okay. Minotaur is gonna go in with the flicker. Was he able to use his ult? Ah, yes, he was able to. Kill spree for Melissa. He's able to get a kill on Cecilion, and this is the bullying now. keeping Valentina away from blue buff. She's gonna have to settle to try and go for Dexlin's blue. A very, very smart trade if you actually ask me. A very, very smart move. Enemy taking your blue, just going for their own blue, and the equation balance out for what is going on this XP lane here. That Petrify was too far out to have to deal with. Meanwhile, Carrie's gonna be in a 1v4 situation here, and she's gonna go down to Barat on the gold lane.
Red team hero has
Oh, somehow Yuzhong still went down again. I thought he actually recalled. Valentina came in, copied his ult, and then probably made an engage. Smart. This is where this Valentina pick comes into play. Very, very smart play.
Red team turret has been
Otsutsuki
destroyed.
are getting the kills, but they're losing in turrets. Oh, I think they secured the top lane turrets. No, they didn't. And that's gonna be the request for a pause. Hope the referee is available to grant that. Yes, he is. Just keep my bed sparked into life because I think I'm becoming sleepy. Maybe I'm just exhausted from today's work. Anyone can get mythic. It just depends on how long and how willing you are to try and get to mythic. Mythic is actually an achievement now for a lot of people. There's some people that have been playing this game for a long time but have just not been able to get past legend. I think all I want to do is just in the mindset anyway. Yeah, pause again. Josh, you finally decided to expose yourself. Why? I didn't want to say anything since, but like now you've just broken you've broken the egg. I was enjoying the suspense that everyone was having here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah. You can definitely say the true test of most Mobile Legends pro players is like Mythical Glory. I guess I try to say that if you're on Mythical Glory, well, there's some people that actually haven't Mythic yet and still play a lot better than a lot of Mythical Glory players. I've seen some players that aren't Mythic, but they have over 10k games and a lot of experience in the game. They're not Mythic yet. It's just that I feel like it's just because they don't just rank or something. OTK are doing quite well. Let me get this off. Handling the situation as best as they can. Carry with the golden staff. And Minato taking a lot of damage here, though. He has to be careful. They're just trying to provide vision for Melissa. What is happening on the mid lane? They got Dex lane in a sort of 1v2 situation here against Hilda and Valentina. For the past legit 2 minutes, I can see NB have been on the top lane. Beleric, Cecilion and Carrie, they've just been on that top lane for like 2 minutes straight up. Valentina trying to get started on this Lord. Pretty sure she's spamming that request back up. Momoshiki. definitely can see here that Nature's Beasts are trying to get their hands on the Lord. He's in position. Dexter's gonna make the rotations here now. Here's Bellery from behind. Yuzhong's gonna turn into the Dragon form and make the engage. Out comes the feathered airstrike. We're gonna have Cecilion taking out the map first. Even though Valentina was able to secure the Lord, she wasn't able to save her teammates, and you're gonna have 3 players off the map against Nature's Beast. And now the hunt is for carry, but she got a flicker right into safety. Valentina able to walk out alive, but this Lord is definitely not gonna make it past this tier. It's probably gonna make it past tier 2 turret anyway. But a lot more lanes are about to fall here. Valentina trying to defend the mid lane from going down. Farsa just focusing attention on the base, and she will be able to secure it. Dex lane still solo defending against the Lord. Here comes the snow, so he might be coming in to deal a decent amount of damage. It's about to quickly turn into a 3v2 situation here. You've got Yuzhong. Dex lane forced to use his retribution to try and end the Lord as fast as possible. Somehow this Valentina has been surviving that situation, still maintaining a 102 KDA. A brief look at the item structures here. They're simply prioritizing. Oh! Okay, turret's destroyed. I thought I heard kill. Yeah, I can definitely use a smaller version. Ah, yes, there we go. Dexlin, they're prioritizing. Okay, just finished off with the curse helmet there, and then the radiant armor as well as the guardian helmet. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary here. Yuzhong with Oracle, that's interesting. And now he might be going in for the Malefic Lord. But we're gonna have an engage here over on this mid-side jungle. Monster is gonna be able to get a kill. Here is the feathered airstrike from Farza as she comes in. Now flickers to reposition. Oh, that's a very, very good ult there from Melissa to actually push Alpha Wolf away. Everything from Warrior to Mythic 3 is the same. Are you serious? Nah, there's a significant change in gameplays. Maybe from Epic and Legend you might have differences. Mythic is definitely a different situation, honestly. Ouch. Finally, Valentina's undying play has come to an end there, going down to Melissa, who is actually carrying this game right now. 602 KDA. Can't get a marksman better than that. OP play. Yeah, that flicker was very, very good. Where is it happening? Bottom lane, okay. Sorry we missed the action there. My eyes are closing gradually. The one problem I have with specific fighters is their inability to push fast as possible. Carry is about to go down here, definitely. 1v4. Melissa, godlike. Last time we saw Valentina get her hands on the Lord. This time it's a level 2 Lord. It already looks like it's gonna quickly go down to OTK. These guys are showing class at this point. I just realized it's actually 14 kills to 4, and they're pulling in ahead with a 5k gold lead, only losing 1 turret this entire match. OTK are completely dominating this match at the moment, especially this Melissa. 702 KDA, almost legendary. So it's not damage coming out, but it better come out faster than it is right now, because you're gonna need it to hold out against this Lord and defend properly, because the minion waves are about to be very, very crazy. You've got Yuzhong already on the bottom lane there, trying to clear the waves and align the minions. Farsa on the mid lane doing the same, and then the top lane, Melissa is just coming down with it. We're about to have a heated action very, very soon. Brace yourselves for what's about to come. A quick look at the items before we go deep. Melissa already has a full build there with the Haskell and Malefic Roar. The Lord will solo take this turret down. Most likely, Francis is going to come in with a feathered airstrike to try and zone away Carry and Belleric, but the Lord won't be able to make it far. The one turret did go down on the mid lane. Oh! Carry's damage, almost enough to get a kill on Barat. Melissa focusing attention. Here comes IMU from Valentina, but you're going to have legendary from Melissa. She's able to get a kill on Belleric. Yuzhong's on the going. 2 inhibitor turrets taken down with 1 kill against Nature's Beast. The defense is looking tough. Yeah, exactly. The gentleman isn't in this match. We know this from the beginning. I believe he was replaced by Rottweiler. Yeah, he played the last match. He played his ass in the last match. Quite well, he was quite good, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to get his team the victory. Of course, QC is still in the tournament. They are just waiting for whoever wins this match now to go up against them in the fixture on Thursday. That will be the lower brackets finals game, and then whoever wins that goes back to face Alpha Zeros in the grand finals. So we've got two more fixtures to go, and then it'll be the end of DECA Cup Season 2. We've already seen Hexadecimal secure the first one, the first edition of MLBB DECA Cup. Unfortunately, they've been knocked out of the tournament in this one to create room for new champions. So let's see which of the new champions will emerge victorious. Kind of funny actually, Valentina building tank and then taking faded air strike. There isn't gonna be much damage coming out. This is now I actually realized it. But it's kind of weird taking a mage to jungle and then you're building tank on her. How do you expect her to deal damage? I thought the essence of taking the Valentina was to be able to get some good ults. Oh, that flicker engage from Minato was quite interesting to watch. He's just gonna go in with the Dragonite form. Hilda is gonna go down. So will Sicilian. Carry is doing a massive amount of damage, not able to take down. Oh, he missed the ult. That's a very, very bad spot. He might have to recall Wind of Nature from Barat. The immortality is going to be enough to save him. Now this is when Carry is beginning to shine, dealing a massive amount of damage to these tanks, but that will leave a free lord for Melissa to secure. No need for the jungler. I guess now Carry is starting to, play a lot better. Trinity build Wind of Nature, and now probably the Athena Shield to keep her alive from a Farza that is still maintaining 109 KDA, but she's about to get to that fill build, already going with those penetration and magic defense breaking items. The constant burst damage, Clock of Destiny, Lightning Champion, Genius Wand, and now most likely the Holy Crystal or the Blood Wings. I don't really know which one of them is going to be. Like, they both have the same purposes. Gary finally showing indeed. Unfortunately, there's really not much that OTK can do with this Lord. It's going to go that easily. Fast defense right there. Trying to deal some damage out to Minator. He has his ult still, so there's going to engage here. Faded extra coming out from Farsa. Legendary there for Melissa. She's able to get a kill down on Hilda. Valentina in Zhong's ult, trying to get some kills out there, but good flicker there from Farsa. What is going on? Oh, Carry is about to get shut down there. The Wind of Nature is going to come out just in time. And there goes the shutdown on Melissa. This is the beginning of the comeback actually. The fact that they're able to kill Melissa means they might be able to hold down the defense. You've got the final inhibitor turret going down. Another further death strike. They're looking for Sicilian. I mean, obviously they're trying to end this game as fast as possible, but they should play a lot more smart. Because the more they just keep engaging and they keep losing, the higher the chances of a comeback here for Nature's Beast, because they have Sicilian. Sicilian is already getting those stacks, it's getting those damage, it's getting that mana. Indeed, Sicilian effects. Just basically 2 hits from the Bat Impact is skill 1 was enough to actually get kill on Melissa. So yeah, Ceylon should be dealing a lot of damage by now. Well above, I hope, 200 stacks, I believe. Not I hope, I believe. Okay. Indeed. They're playing a little bit too aggressive and it's uncalled for. You just need to be more patient. Gets Ceylon off the map and it's gonna be GG's. Well said, but how easy is it going to be to get Ceylon off the map? How easy is it going to be to get Ceylon off the map? That's the question you want to ask yourself. We're actually seeing a lot less Eve picks in this tournament for some weird reason. Did Eve get a nerf? I can't remember Eve getting a nerf in the patch. A nerf in the patch. Well, comp-wise, Nature Beasts are actually taking... The thing is that somehow they haven't been able to properly execute the comp that they went with here, and they're already losing down to the inhibitor. But they just have to hold that a little bit more anyway. If they can get a wipeout, then yeah, they might actually be able to try and secure this game. 13 more seconds onto the next Lord. This is probably where things are gonna go down. If Nature's Beast can get this Lord, they might be able to end this game. But they still have an array of turrets to go to. I mean, just take a look at this. Though mid lane doesn't have much turrets though. You have OTK jumping onto the Lord as soon as it spawns. The second red turret actually had to go down. Is that the second or the third? Yes, the second to go down against OTK. Minotaur. I think Minotaur now is just trying to play alongside Cecilion. Got Melissa coming out with her ultimate as well. Just popped it and literally ran right back. She's trying to avoid Cecilion. Beleric is about to get taken out here. Farsa will be able to take... Oh! Hilda will be able to take down Farsa. Melissa gets a kill on Beleric. Carry is doing a lot of damage here too. Yeah, this is the point where Nature's Beast might be able to actually end this game. I believe Hilda actually overextended there. She probably should have just stayed with the rest of the team. Just zoned OTK out. Oh. They reduced her slope. Who's winning? Kind of hard to actually say. At some point it looked like it was OTK because, well, it does look like OTK is winning because they'll be able to take down all the turrets against Nature's Beast. But then Nature's Beast are still holding out and pulling out an insane series of damage. I mean, so far, talking about gold, Nature's Beasts are ahead by probably like 200, not much of a difference. And they have the Lord quickly going down the mid lane. Nature's Beasts are not capitalizing on this Lord well enough. Someone should have gone top lane and another person should have gone bot lane to assist the Lord and, you know, just bombard OTK with minions and waves. This is going to be an easy defense for OTK actually. This Lord might really not make it to that inhibitor. And never mind, anyway, it's a level 2 Lord as well. So it might actually get there. Feathered airstrike out here from Farza, still trying to find Cecilion in the back line. Okay, never mind. That turret did go down. So did Indra. Nature's Beasts are making a comeback here. Oh, this Lord is actually very, very strong. And just like that, all the way to their base, they've been able to secure turrets, and quickly too. Yep, we might have a third match indeed. Probably the first best of three complete matches that we're actually going to see. That tells you how tough this match is. Hilda are just busy pushing. Barat's taking a series of damage here from both Cecilio and from. Oh, look at the damage that Melissa was taking. Dio has taken Destiny off the map. Farsa will be able to get a shot down on carry. But I don't think this is where it ends though, because that is going to be a wipe out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game 3 on our hands. Otsutsuki, why? Yeah, the Lord was very, very strong. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wait, see me giving likes all over. I think I'm already exhausted. Yeah, GG's actually. We have a third game on our hand, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game that OTK might have been able to end if only they weren't making unnecessary errors around the base there against Nature's Beast. Just a series of mistakes that kept them from actually winning this game. But it is what it is. Game 3 without wasting too much time. Let's see. I know, right? That Lord was too overpowered. That's probably like a level 3 Lord. They closed. Ah, they closed. I was hoping I'm getting an energy drink. I mean, the lags too are something to actually consider. But then again, the deed has been done. Nature's Beasts are back. Don't write them off just yet. Don't write them off just yet. Well, now it's gonna be a little bit harder because OTK are back to having the first pick, you know, which is very, very important. You don't contest Lord when you have no inhibitors left. Yo, you see, the thing is, when it came to contesting that Lord, Nature's Beast had what it took to actually get the Lord done easily, because they had the carry who was already shredding the Barats and the Yuzhong. She was already fair. She was dealing a massive amount of damage. You had the Cecilion who was dishing out an insane amount of damage. You had Belinda on a tank build, quite easy to burst down. Even Melissa was finding it hard to burst her down. Then you have Hilda just coming in from behind. The mini Farsa starts ulting. All Hilda has to do is come from behind and then do those series of knockbacks, and the ult is immediately cancelled. So like, that was it depends on your picks. It depends on what you have, right? Not all comps will actually be able to successfully contest the Lord when you have no inhibitor standing. But it was a good thing that Nature's Beast did, you know, because that was like the final stand. Either contest this Lord or we lose this game. Because if that Lord had been secured by OTK, rest assured it might have actually ended. There's like an 80% chance or 70% chance actually, because we can give Nature Beast the benefit of the doubt that you have a very fast wave clear, that Lord might have actually ended the game. But it is what it is. Let's jump onto the final game of the night. Yeah, absolutely illogical. Farsa should have been dead to help defend from the mid lane's push, but that Lord was strong. Honestly, that, like, wow, that Lord was taking a lot of hits and was still standing, tanking a lot of damage. I was quite impressed. I didn't know he was that strong. Let's get into the last match of the evening. Whoever wins this gets to meet Quantum Circle in the lower bracket finals. OTK taking out Atlas.
Your team needs some stitches.
Finally.
Help.
I was gonna say that this Melissa ban was worth it, but then let's see.
Only love
Your
at
team
night.
is banned.
Banning out those late game heroes. Logical. Nature's Beast had better ban Martis if they want to get their chances at winning this game. Or will it be X-Borg? It's either X-Borg or Martis now. Wow, this is a very tough choice. I wouldn't want to be Nature's Beast right now. It's either X-Borg or Martis. What's it going to be? X-Borg.
Set me on fire and I'll venture to battle!
Nah, that's a little bit too high.
Your team is picking.
Level 3 Lord can't exactly one-shot anybody. Like, it deals a decent amount of damage, but it can't exactly
And not a
one-shot.
single worthy foe.
Hanabi is available. Hanabi for late game, but let's see.
Chivalry is dead.
It looks like Dio wants to take his main role now as a mage player.
Destroy
Your team is
conquer.
Comfort picks coming out from Nature's Beast. There you have the Clint and the Zask. Dio with over 1,000 matches on
I have
Zask.
prepared a different way
Not
of
a
death for
single
everyone.
crime can be
Definitely
forgiven.
the same thing now for OTK. Lolita. Lolita are gonna be good.
Minotaur
Your
will
team
finish
is
off what
banned.
was left undone.
They've taken Minato from Indra finally. Let's see if that's going to help them out. They need to ban a Roma here. A Roma and a Mage.
Everything
Your
engulfed in
team is
flames.
banning.
Another very smart ban, Valir.
The night sky tells all.
Your team is picking.
In a game like this, you want to try and pick comfort picks as well as picks that you know might give you the upper hand. OTK are already looking quite good. Dexlin on his outdoors, Achilles with the Martyrs, and then have
Fight.
Your team
Fight
is
for the
picking.
ultimate answer.
once again Hilda for Nature's Beast. The last Hilda was actually on the sides of OTK though. Gatot.
Muscle of iron.
And
Your
Fires
team
as
is
well.
picking.
To live is to trick the Reaper.
Nice voice lines actually. Estes. We're gonna have an Estes room here. Good old Granger. But apparently it just seems as if NB are yet to pick the jungle room. I don't really think it's a good idea picking Granger into August.
I can cure the pain. I harness it.
Valentina. Switching roles now. Valentina jungling for Nature's Beast. Indeed, this game should be sweet. I just hope there won't be any pauses, because that's one thing I don't really want to see.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Valentina OP collection of alts. Gatot. Actually, just the most important alt I can see here is like Gatot and Faramis. Maybe Aldous too. Hanabi might be okay if she's able to hit it. That was very close there. It looks like Kinshiki was about to give the first blood. Dexlin secured the first lethal wanderer. Oh, what is going on here? Clint is about to get taken down. Oh!
First blood.
Both of them forced to use their flicker. But that's going to be the first blood in favor of Otsutsuki. Gatot on flicker. Oh, that's interesting. Avengers would have been better. But we've seen the usefulness of the flicker there in that first blood that they drew. Go Aldous now flying in fast.
Hero has been slain.
Not what the fight's there, Valentina, but it is what it is. Gatot trying to zone out Zask and Minotaur, but here comes Hilda from behind. Gold altar from Faramis. Who's going to secure the first turtle? It's going to go to Dexlin. Valentina actually a little bit too early there, able to get a kill on Gatot. Not exactly sure Minato might get away from this. This will be a double kill for Alpha Wolf. Now Faramis is probably the next one to go down, and he's still trying to get a kill on Zask. You're trying to escape, yet you're trying to pull the heroes towards you. Anyways, he gets taken down. Nature's beasts are pulling ahead in kills as well as in the gold lead.
Red team hero has been slain.
A good kill on the XP lane. On the gold lane, sorry. Once again, tank build. I'll try and get Hanabi fed and it will be GG. Let's see. There's the first item from Dexlin, the Radiant Armor. Squabble for the Lord. Engage comes out. Jacket's gonna go in. Cold altar. We're gonna have a good turtle still there from Valentina. almost there though, because I just finished up the job. Oh, Firmus is quite good. Firmus can be quite decent actually. Look at this. Alright, now I got away just in time. Meanwhile, on the XP lane, I don't think Hilda is getting out of this alive. Nope. Got out a little bit late on the ults there. And here comes the fight on the middle in the cold water as Firmus decides to come back in to help his team. Clint's actually doing a decent amount of damage though. And here's Alpha Wolf with, and she's gonna go down under the tower. It was an Aldous versus Aldous situation. There's Aldous. Smart flicker there from Quint.
Killing spree! Blue red turret has been slain! Red team has slain the turtle! Blue team hero has been slain! Red team hero has been slain!
Oh, Dex is doing a lot of damage right now actually. But he's about to get shut down here by Zask. Got shut down by Komodo instead.
Turret has been destroyed!
Oh, look at Hilda. That's a lot of damage from that Hilda. Next up, Firmus. Never mind. Goes back to XP lane.
Blue team turret has been destroyed!
Martis is in Martis. Well. Still another level 1 Lord. And Nature's Beasts really want to get their hands on this victory here. The OTK are still playing a very, very good fight. 11 minutes in and 9 kills from both teams. As Aldous goes, stops halfway through to try and get his hand on the Lord, and yes, he will be able to steal it. So We have one less player now for Otsutsuki clan. This is Clint dealing a massive amount of damage. Now they're following up with the flicker to try and end the job. Isn't that a Sicilian damage build? Because I don't understand how Sicilian is so tanky.
Red team hero has been
Just in
slain.
time to get the kill on
Red team turret
Sicilian.
has been destroyed.
Torrents are actually falling here. OTK really want to win this match.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
And who is this stray person? Hilda. Shut down, definitely. It looks like OTK have been able to execute what we like to call an OP victory. It is GG's. I'm sorry, I actually dozed off, I'm not gonna lie. The game was interesting, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just exhausted from like these activities. Well, GG's to Otsutsuki clan for an outstanding performance. The drafts could have gone either ways anyway. Nature's Beast did pull off a very, very wonderful draft pick. A lot of changes could have been made though, but you have the end of this match. So it was a very wonderful gameplay though from OTK and Nature's Beast, but unfortunately this is where Nature's Beast say goodbye to the tournament. And now our next fixture is officially Quantum Circle versus Otsutsuki clan. Hope you guys were able to enjoy the gameplay here tonight. We would be looking forward to seeing you here again, same time, same channel on Thursday night as we watch Quantum Circle take on Otsutsuki clan in another best of 3 series tournament. Yeah, so have a wonderful night, and as always, peace out.